Hey there, this is Emma Seibold from Bar Body. Welcome to your 30-minute Power Pilates with a twist. We're going to get started straight away. All you need is a mat and a set of hand weights if you've got some handy. If you don't have them, please don't worry, we'll be fine without them. So let's start in a nice wide stance, so feet a little wider than hip distance apart, and you just stick your bottom out behind you into a squat. All right, I'm going to show you what that looks like side on. It's kind of like I'm sitting down in a chair and then I'm rebounding straight back up again. So can't go wrong with good old squats to start a class. We're warming up the lower body and just getting everything flowing and moving and flushing, ready for our 30 minutes together. I hope you're feeling fabulous and wonderful. I can promise you, I'm going to leave you feeling better than when you started, and I'm going to give you a really good workout for 30 minutes. We're going to pack so much in. You're going to feel fantastic. Lots and lots of squats. That's a hint for you, and lots of good glute work. Let's take it down a little bit lower. Reach the arms a little bit further back, and imagine that you're trying to squeeze your arms super straight, almost trying to squeeze your tricep back behind you as you stand up. What you're doing is you're engaging your muscles without any weights at all. Let's do 3, 2, last one, stay down really low, and we're gonna get low with a little squat here. So pulsing down, squeezing, having your glutes nice and active. We're just waking them up. It's like good morning glute time. Sink down nice and low. Get a little lower if you can. We're waking everything up, and then we're gonna move big again. Are you ready? Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving big. This time you can rise up onto your toes as you come to your standing position. Get down a little bit lower. Imagine that you're sitting all the way down in a chair. And hopefully you'll start to feel your heart rate's lifting just a little bit. So this isn't going to be a high intensity workout, but it is going to be nice and intense for you. How does that sound? Get down a little bit lower and then rebound a little bit higher. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready to pulse it out down the bottom again. 1, sink down low. This time it's really slow. Little down, little up, little down, little up. Now I want you to imagine that you're wearing a pair of high-waisted jeans and they're super tight. I want you to zip them up and you just want to feel really nice and strong and stable through your core here. Nice and slow, little down, little up. For 3, for 2, and 1. Moving big again. Walk your feet in just a little bit so your hip distance apart. We're going to change up the move now, reaching the arms to the sky and down to the floor. So a nice strong warm up to get our bodies, get everything moving and flowing, get our muscles warmed up, ready for some of the smaller movements that we'll do later. So you can see I've added a leg here. If you want to do that, go for it. If that's not you, just stay in this variation, okay? Lots of options today, so I encourage you to take the workout at your own pace. You get to take rests if you need them, breaks if you need them. Otherwise, stay with me and we're going to work nice and hard today. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now you're going to come down low. Reach your arms back behind you. Little pulses down. Again, imagine those high-waisted jeans. You can start to press your arms up at the same time. If you've got a pair of weights, you might like to pick them up now to add a little spice to that arm movement. Sink down nice and low. Arms are pulsing up, and I've got nice straight arms, so I'll go side on. So you can see what I'm doing here. I've got nice straight arms. Every time I pulse down, I'm lifting the weights at the same time. So it's like everything's going in opposing directions. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to try a balance here. Trying to lift that foot off the floor. Hold the balance for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights to the floor and weights to the sky. I'll turn back around to face you again. to the floor, and to the sky. Remember, if you don't have your weights, that's totally fine. You can do this whole workout with no equipment whatsoever. But if you've got the weights, it just adds a little bit of resistance, a little bit of flavor. Let's add that leg lift on the other side. Reaching the arms to the sky. Get nice and low and get nice and high. Big smile on your face. Remember, working out is fun. It's such an amazing gift that we can move our bodies like this. How lucky we are to even be healthy enough and well enough to be doing this from home. You've got 5. You've got 4. Big smile on 3. Even bigger on 2. Last one, but keep smiling on 1. Sink down nice and low. We've got that little pulse again. Again, I'll go side on and show you what it looks like. Little presses of the arms. So we've got one heel popped, pulsing the hands behind you. I'm already starting to work up a little bit of a sweat here. I'm in our beautiful Byron Bay studio, Bend, which is our sister brand. And I tell you what, even though we're coming into mid-autumn, it is nice and hot in here. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember your balance. Pick up that foot. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms to the sky. I'll turn to face you again. Arms to the sky. If you want, you can add a little heel raise. So you're coming up onto the toes at the top. Totally optional. So all of these layers, these extra bits of spice that I'm giving you are totally optional. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Popping those weights down to the side. Take a little lunge out to one side. Little lunge and you rebound. Little lunge and rebound. Adding a twist here. So I said this was going to be Pilates with a twist. We're going to add a little twist move in lots and lots of places in this workout. So big reach. Now, obviously, the deeper you lean and the deeper you lunge, the stronger this workout is going to be. If you want a little bit more, it's a kick of the foot behind you. Twist and kick. Twist and kick. Twisting through the spine, kicking your foot behind you. You've got 10 like this. Make them nice and big. Get a little lower. 7, 6. Reach around to the back if you can. 5. These last ones, we're making the twist even bigger. 3, 2. Last one. Holding this little bent knee position. Whoops. Take your arms out nice and wide. You're going to bend and extend in a standing leg. Bend and extend. Hands can come to the waist. Bend and extend. Let's start to get a little bit of work happening in this glute. Bend and extend. You've got 4. I'm a little wobbly. 3. Wobbling is okay. I give you my permission. 2. Last one. Hold your wobble at the bottom. Hold your bent knee and you're going to tap your foot behind you and lift it up. Tap and lift. So if you need a little bit of a support, you can use a chair for balance. Otherwise, wobbling is totally fine. You can wobble along with me. We tap the inside of the foot to the back of the ankle and then we lift it right up again. Tap and lift for 5, for 4, 3, 2, last one. Little pulses at the top, little pulses. Whoop. Take the arms out wide for balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Sink a little lower. And then hands to the waist. Reach the arms up. We come back to that squat move. Reach the arms up. We're going to do all of that on the other side. This is our little flushing it out move. This should feel nice and easy. Flushing out. Stepping over to the side of your mat, getting ready to bend and reach the arms. So it's a rebound first where you're lifting that leg. Rebound and lift. Bend and twist. Rebound and lift. You've got it. Lunge a little deeper. We want to start to feel the work in this working leg here. Feeling your glutes firing just the way we like it, right? Lots of twists. When you're ready, you can add the flick, which means you should be able to get a little bit deeper. Reach around. 10 more. For 10. For 9. Big smile on your face. 8. 7, working out is fun. 6, add a deeper twist for the last 5. 4, like you're reaching around behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Rising up, whoops. Find your balance here. We're gonna bend and extend. Kick that leg behind you. Bend and extend the standing leg. Remember your high-waisted jeans, zip them right up. We bend and extend. Bend and extend. You've got it. Sink down a little bit lower. Little wobbles are fine. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it at the bottom. Remember, we tap the inside of the back foot and we lift it up. Whoop. Wobble, wobble. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Big smiles, happy faces, strong core. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, little pulses at the top. And then we're going to do some more twisting. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a wide step out now. Bending into both legs, reach down. Grab your weights if you've got them handy. Come back to this nice feet hip distance apart. Sink down low. We're going to pulse to the center for 8, and then we're going to twist to the right, back to center, twist to the left. Are you ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Twist to reach the arms long for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over to the other side. Big twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time back to center for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it long. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. 2 and 2, and 2 and 2. Back to center. 4, 2. Out to the side. 4, 2. You've got it. Pretty simple. Now to make this a little bit harder, reach your elbows a little higher when you come to the center and your weights a little further out in front of you. Get down nice and low. Big twists. Let's do singles. We reach and twist. We reach and twist. Reach and twist. Reach and twist. Let's do 8, 7, big smile. 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm feeling this. I hope you are too. 2, and 1. Back to center. Lift the heels. Take a little balance here. Reach the weights a little longer for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release weights to the sky. Flush it out again. Lifting one leg. Alternating legs here. Remember, the weights are totally optional. You can pop them down if you like. We're going to hit the floor in a moment. Let's do 5, 4, make these big ones. 3, 2, and 1. Take a wide stance. Drop one knee and then the other knee, popping both weights into one arm. Tricep extension. Now, if you don't have weights, you can grab a water bottle or a can of food or a bottle of wine or nothing at all. We're just doing a few tricep extensions. Breathing nice and deeply. A little bend and extend. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Little pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, and change sides. Little bend and extend. Bend and extend. If you need to pop one of your weights down, or if you're holding one can of food, that's totally fine. You've got to make this workout work for you. In fact, you've got to make exercising work for you, full stop. You want to have a really nice time. Find something that you absolutely love to do. And that is absolutely one of the biggest keys to having a consistent home practice. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, you gotta love what you do. 1, little pulses up, straight arm, strong straight arm. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Pop the weights down. We're gonna turn all the way onto our backs, resting on the mat. But you're not in the clear yet. You might be able to have a little lie down, but you are not in the clear. Hands on the mat beside you, feet nice and close to your bottom. I want you to gently press your lower back into the mat and then release. So it's just a gentle imprint of your spine and then release. Imprint the spine. We're going to lift the hips up off the floor and then bring them all the way down. So it's like I'm hinging from the hips here. You can see I'm not rolling up and down. I'm just lifting this piece of my body all in one piece. And what I'm really doing is opening up through the front of my hips. So my hip creases, I'm like, no, go away. And then they come back, no, go away. That's what I'm doing. Pressing into all 4 corners of the feet as you lift up and lower down. So this is a really nice way to get everything moving. I said this is going to be a nice butt-tastic workout. Let's come all the way up. And then it's a tiny drop, big lift, tiny drop, big lift. And I want you to think about the underside of your bottom smiling every time you lift the hips. So this little crease here, that's like your butt smile. I want you to make your butt smile every time you lift. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the hips nice and high. We're going to lift one leg to the sky. I don't mind which one you do. Same thing, hips come all the way down and then up. And now you're just smiling with one leg, but you're still trying to get rid of this crease by lifting as high as you can. You've got 4 to go, 3 to go. 2, so butt smiling, faces smiling. 1, little pulses here. Little drop, big lift. Little drop, big lift. Little drop, big lift. For 3, for 2, for 1. Hold, hold, hold. This foot comes down. This foot comes up. Dropping all the way down. And then rising up. So press into the foot here, all 4 corners of the foot. Strong bottom, smile with your glutes as you lift and lower. So we're opening up this hip, getting rid of that crease. Last 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, little drop, big lift, little drop, big lift, drop, big lift. You've got it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way down, hug the knees to the chest. Let's rock all the way up, rock all the way down, all the way up. Take a twist, all the way down. Twist the other way. Pilates with a twist. Rock, lots of twisting today. So this should be nice and easy. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, reach the legs long. So as you rise up, reach the legs long. You've got it. Reaching, whoops, finding the balance. So this is the easier modification. I'll show you. I'm keeping my hands on the backs of my legs. So I'm still twisting, but it's a little bit easier, a little bit harder. Reaching long, reaching long. So big twist through the spine. Last 3, Last 2. I better do 1 more on either side to even up. Last 1. Back we come, feet resting on the floor. Let's bring the right leg into tabletop, followed by the left leg. From here, just little heel drops, so nice and easy, 1 at a time, heel drops. Now this is where you can come back to if any of the layers that we're about to add feel too much for you, so you come back to this. Otherwise, clasp your hands behind your head and curl yourself all the way up, and you add a twist to the leg that's staying up. So one leg, and then that leg that's reaching, if you want to layer on even more, you extend that leg out to touch the floor. Not too many more here. We're going to keep moving nice and fast today. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock yourself all the way up. I'm going to put my microphone back in. Our next move is actually called the twist. So it's one of my all-time favorite Pilates exercises. So this one, we're going to start with a side bend, and then we're going to build it up into the twist. I'll offer lots of modifications. So let's start with our feet nice and close to our bottom, lining up your feet with your bottom, basically. So you've got a nice straight line here. Hand on the knee. It's like you're sitting poolside at a resort and you've got a cocktail in your hand and you're totally relaxed. From there, you lift your bottom up and take a really nice side bend. So this is your option 1, and this might be where you want to stay today. If you want to work a little bit harder, stretch your legs a little longer. You can see I've reached my legs out nice and long. Now as I twist, now as I side bend, I squeeze my thighs together and make a really nice rainbow shape and sit down again. Reach. I'm lifting my hips nice and high. I'm squeezing my inner thighs together, and then I sit down. Let's add the breath. Inhale and exhale. We're going to turn this into the twist. So this is your level 2. If you want to stay here and keep doing this side bend, go for it. If you're ready to layer on with me, let's do it together. We inhale up, and then we pike as we exhale. Inhale, arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips into your rainbow shape. Exhale, sit down. That's nice and complicated. Let's do it a few more times. Inhale into your rainbow shape. Exhale, lift the hips, sweep the arm under pike. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, reach the arm behind you. Inhale into your rainbow shape again. Exhale, sit down. How do you like that? Let's go again. Inhale into your side bend. Exhale, pike the hips, arm sweeps under. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, open up behind you. Inhale, hips lift, rainbow. Exhale, sitting back down. Let's swing the legs around, and we'll take that to the other side. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. So starting with your option 1, which is nice and simple, resting the hand on the knee. You're just lifting up. And this is a really nice beginner's modification, or pregnancy, or even postnatal. If you want a little bit more, reach the legs a little longer, squeeze up into your rainbow shape, sitting back down, cocks poolside with a cocktail, sitting up, adding the breath. We inhale over, exhale down, and again, we inhale over, exhale down. Let's add on now. Inhale into your rainbow shape. Exhale, hips pike. Inhale into a side plank. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, lift the hips, rainbow. Exhale, sit back down. 2 more like that. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, pike. Inhale, plank. Exhale, open up the chest. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, sit down. 1 more. You're doing so well. Inhale into that beautiful rainbow shape. Exhale, hips lift high. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, sitting all the way down. Beautiful work. Let's finish off with a little bit of plank. So coming all the way onto all fours, starting with a nice all fours position. Strong, firm through your core, stretching one leg out, press the heel away, activate your quadriceps, press the other heel back behind you. So you're in a full plank here. If you need to drop to the knees, go for it. If you want to come with me in a full plank, we're going to finish strong. Twisting from one side to the other, from one side to the other. You can add a leg lift if you like, for an extra challenge. One side to the other for 3, for 2, last one for 1. Come back to your plank, twisting opposite knee to opposite elbow. Twist and twist, twist and twist. This is your big finish. If you want to run it out, go for it. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips to the sky. Oh, wowee, that was the big finish that I was looking for. Press out through your heels. Drop to your knees, sit on your bottom. Turning to face me. Let's take some stretches to finish. Reaching one arm over. Big breath here. Hey, well done you for making it this far. Now don't stop now just because we're stretching. It's so tempting, but I tell you what, you miss out on the magic of slowing down and how good it is for your body to stretch. You can hear I've got a little huff and puff rising up. Let's take a twist because it is a twist. Pilates with a twist after all. Take one hand across the body, sit up tall and twist around to the wall behind you. Let the breath settle, twisting the other way. I've had the nicest time with you. I hope you've enjoyed your workout. I'm coming back with more always. Twisting around, stretching your legs long. Sit up nice and tall, taking one hand to the outside edge of the opposite foot, and we take a little forward bend with a twist. You can reach your opposite arm out long if you like, bending into the elbow to help you get a little deeper into your twist. Let the breath settle, pull the toes back toward you. Beautiful job. Sit up nice and tall, taking it to the other side. So reaching long. Now, if you don't reach, if you're a little less flexible, it's totally fine to bend the knees or just take hold of your calf somewhere along your shin. Otherwise, we take a nice deep twist and then we forward fold. Let the breath settle. Let yourself go soft and relaxed. Beautiful. Sitting up, we've got one more move together, a little back bend, because it always feels so nice to do a little back bend at the end of a workout. So hands by your sides, feet pressing into the floor, engaging the belly, just gently draw up through the pelvic floor, press your lower back into the mat ever so gently, and then you peel up. So this time we're peeling up one bone at a time, peeling up. You can stay here or you can wiggle your hands underneath, lifting the hips high, or if you want a little bit more, and I love to do this, bring the heels of the palms, heels of the hands underneath your sort of lower back hips area. And then if you like, you can reach one leg to the sky. Maybe the other leg to the sky. Maybe do a change in the air. That's kind of fun too. Maybe, just maybe, you lift both up. So this is all, remember, nice and optional. And then slowly, 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 one leg comes down, the other leg comes down. Big lift of the hips. And then slowly roll yourself down. Let the hips drop to one side. Another twist for the spine. Windscreen wiper. Take them to the other side. Back to center. Gently draw the knees to the chest. rock yourself up, and you are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a beautiful time and I hope you did too.